You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Nice.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragon bone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
And so what's your story?
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boot. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Whichever you are, I hope the streak is broken.
A man can dream.
Do you outfit our troops? It doesn't exactly seem like that larger forge to equip a whole horde of troops. It's more person to person, the kind of place you'd come to equip the generals with higher quality gear.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Uh-huh.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
I see. Makes sense, I suppose.
Goodbye.
Right.
Yeah, let's make some armor, just so I can get that quest done. And that helmet. So I know how crafting works. I do like that white. Cold resistance or range defense. Let's do range defense. Deflecting coat of scout. I didn't just butcher that name. Let's equip that. It may be better than what I've got at the moment. No, it's not. It's worse. But it looks cool. I will admit I do like that. So it's 10 less defense, well 10 less armor, but it looks good, so screw it. Can you wear that? Yeah, you can. So you can have that instead. And you can also have the Amulet of Power. To give you an extra an extra point to spend. Everybody has extra points to spend as well, don't they? So let's make you a taunt specialist. Not like I have a great deal of points to spend, but if I'm going to be hiding and stabbing people in the back a lot, we want Cassandra keeping their attention. Yes, we don't want you exactly getting spotted. Here you go. Remove magical effects could be useful. Elegant defense. Yes, we want to be able to cast barrier a lot and quickly. And again, the question is: do you all want to go and get the more powerful skills very early on, or do I want to get all of the skills, so we get all the stat boosts first. And I suppose we'll see in the future. I do know what I want to get with him. Those. Because that's very good, and that's very good. Death from above is kind of useful, but I don't exactly get all tactical in battle, so I kind of run up to them and stab them a few times. But poisoning his weapons might be useful, though. So I'm going to restore 10. The worst mistakes your enemies can make is to let you see them flinching. Whenever you score a critical hit, you regenerate stamina. Not bad. What does it lead to? Hook and tackle. Cheap shot. Your critical hits tear through enemy armor, leaving it stunted for a short time. Is that explosive toxin? Your poisons curdle the blood of your target. Enemies that die while poisoned explode in a shower of toxic mist. Yeah, nasty. Let's make you poisonous. Yes, I know how these work. And so there's nothing on that? No, there's nothing that can be on that. That's probably why it's higher defense than most of the things. Oh god, that looks ugly as hell. It is a mage's thing. It just looks ugly as hell. So I can put scout arms on, plus 3 range defense. I do like how the armor affix, the things you can affix into armor, do change what it looks like. I mean, I've had an entirely mage's like cloth thing with some big heavy metal gauntlets, which were it just gave it a kind of demonic look or draconic look.
Looks fine.
Thank you.
Come on, you've seen our mounts. Most of them should be fully
I'll talk to Cassandra after we've done a little bit of looting.
See reasonless. We cannot stay here.
Raider hatchet.
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves instead of protecting the mages?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, Marek.
Yeah, when I go to the my shop in the Black Emporium, I think you can like change some of the characteristics and stuff. I might change my character's hair to a dark brown. The red just doesn't look quite as good as I was hoping. And slight alterations to like his mouth. The corners of his mouth seem to almost clip with his teeth, and it looks a bit weird.
You're the one they're calling the Herald.
Is that a problem?
You don't sound happy about that.
I'm not. I did not join the Order to adjust my faith so easily. But I appreciate what the Inquisition is trying to do, and your role. Though you may find not many Templars do. We're a distrustful lot by nature.
Investigate. Tell me about the Templars.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
Sanctuaries, yes, but from what I've heard, there weren't always sanctuaries. Some of them were more like prisons where they weren't exactly treated very nice.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
Templars don't help anything. You're an idealist, I like that.
Not every Templar feels that way.
I know. Power can corrupt. It's a delicate balance. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
I'm just waiting for some Templar somewhere to shout unlimited power!
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Indeed. Blessed be the Maker. Holy crap, I just lost my face. Oh, Cullen's closest, so let's have a chat with him.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Log with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
You know, I just stand out.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Well, if we do get attacked here, in my current coat, Snoop, do you like it by the way? I can hide in the snow. Well, I can hide apart from my bright red hair. Yeah, I may have to rethink that plan.
The Conclave destroyed a giant hole in the sky. Things aren't looking good.
Which is why we're needed. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Yeah, you thought this through.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens when order is lost, and action comes too late. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Yep, it's all work, work, work.
Yes?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. But I sympathize with their frustrations.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages, that sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left